Hi, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I've been away for probably 100,000 years, and I'm finally back. I'm so happy to be back. I want to start with saying that I'm not going to talk about anything right now, but in the end of this video, I want to talk about this other video that I posted the other day with this opportunity to join this cleansing month that I started going from the 21st of November until the 21st of December. And it doesn't matter if you join on the 21st of November or if you want to join later. You set the price, so you pay exactly what you feel is the right amount for you to pay. So it's not a gazillion hundreds of dollars. It's literally, it's up to you. And so I want to talk a little bit more about that, but that's towards the end of the reading, because I know some of you guys are just here for, you just want to hear what happens to Sagittarius for this upcoming month. So let's just get into that. If you want to check the video out, it's called, do you want to in on this or something? It's called 144 Mastery. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. We're going to start with an overall energy. Who's a little bit special here? We get 3 cards instead of 1 or 2. We're starting with the broader energy, and then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into this message, into this energy, and by the end of this reading, you know if it's your reading or not, to then decide if you want to come with me to the extension of this reading. So we're starting with competition, this child. I call this my 180 card. Let's see if that is what it's about. Happy, happy child on sitting on that tiger. Celebration. Playing with the elements. Playing with the rainbow. And illusion. The mirror effect, which is another thing that I want to talk about coming up on the 21st of December, 2112. The mirror effect. No, the mirror day, the mirror, whatever. Illusion card. Give me just a moment to fill it out. Cheers. It's almost like you've had an epiphany, Sagittarius. Something is completely changing for you. I see this so this first card, I see this card as confused people. Like this officer in the back here is like he's having his light and he's looking for things. He's looking for maybe wisdom. He's looking for clarity. He looks for understanding. There's people, like every person I see around him is like they're also looking for things. And I think that this person, this old version of you that was like in the, like, it's almost not a mirror. It's almost like you're stepping out of an old dimension and stepping into a new one. Like this is the old you, and the old you, I don't know if we can see that, but the old you looks quite fatigued. Can we focus? Camera? No. Just take my word for it. She looks quite fatigued. And she's like, this new version here is like, she's stepping out of the old dimension. She's stepping out of the old experience. And it's almost like you're going, everybody else is turned away. Do you see that? Everybody else is turned away. They're turning in a different direction. They're going in a different direction. And you're sort of stepping out of this illusion, this disillusion, this illusion. Well, play on words there. And it's like, hey, what's in here? What's all of this? What is this different dimension that I can choose? You look exactly the same. You're wearing the same dress. You even have the same jewelry. You have the same jewelry. You can obviously be a man that likes to play dress up. it's the same you, but you're trying a different version of you. You're trying a different dimension. You're coming out of something old here. It's like, no, this is my 180. It's like you went full force in one direction, and then it's like, no, I'm going to try a different course now. I'm going to try a different direction this time. And quite excited to do so. This happy child sitting on top of this tiger is quite excited. I am somewhat drawn to the moon there, so it could be talking about like more things are going to be revealed to you as you go. So this might just be a thing, Sagittarius, you might have been in a situation and it's almost like you had an epiphany or you had some sort of understanding, and you just almost like on a whim, you just decided, I'm going to break free of this, or I'm going to get out of this. And it's like, oh shoot, I only have like the clothes on my back. I don't have a plan. I didn't bring any money. I don't know where to sleep. I'm not saying this is literally what's going on. I'm just saying it feels like, you know, when you realize something and you just understand, this cannot continue for one more second. You just have to get out of there. And then sometimes people spend 2 more years deciding whether that is true or not. But in this case, it feels like, no, I need to just step out of it. I need to get out of there. I can't sort of continue on in this old dimension, old experience anymore. I'm going to do 180 and I'm going to fully go for it like in another direction. I might not have a plan. I might not see exactly where I'm going. I just know what I'm leaving behind. And then we have celebration. This feels a little bit more into the future. It feels like you're learning to play with the elements is what I'm getting around this card this time. You see all those animals there? Like I would say animals and plants and babies are the only trusted people. I don't know if plants are people. But animals, babies, and plants are like the trustees of this world. If you seem to attract a lot of animals, if you seem to attract a lot of, and I mean this in the most, like if you attract a lot of pictures or images of animals, that could be the same thing. Like you don't literally have to have squirrels swirling around you or like mooses showing up on your doorstep. Like, there's my animal. You know, you can actually literally just watch television and like, isn't it interesting how many, you know, animals there are in this series? Or wherever you go, you're just really drawn to the images of babies or plants or, you know, whatever. That is an indicator for you that you are in this very high vibrational place. And this is like to play with elements here, the play with the rainbow itself is drawing. You're even so fast that even the animals are having trouble keeping up with you. Do you see that? Like there's a little bit of a gap in between. There's you like running and playing with the elements and learning how to deal with like this newfound life. This newfound life. Like you just stepped into this new thing, but it's like, hey, I can play with this rainbow, and hey, look at this. And it's like you're so elevated and you're so happy that even the animals have a hard time catching up with you. Feels a little bit more into the future. It feels like this is what we're stepping into. This is what's coming. You probably have just decided you're doing a 180, or some of you are even just thinking about it. Like you just had the epiphany, or maybe even just watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like it's time for that 180 to step out of this situation and just go for it. Let's peek in here and see what's going on here. And then a little bit more into the future, this is what's going to take place due to your decision, due to your shift. Wow. So why are these cards here for Sagittarius, please? How can we clarify this? Go deeper into the message. The Serendipity card. You're at the right place at the right time. You're drawing in the energy. You prepared for this. Like, it might not even feel like a preparation. Sometimes we don't even understand that it's preparation. Sometimes we just feel like we're going through hardship. Like, it's just hardship. And it's like you just want this hardship to be over, and you don't in the moment see that it's actually preparation for whatever you've asked for. Like, the minute you start to ask for something, you're going to start to put yourself through situations that allows for your energy to get to the thing you're asking about. Does that make sense? If you want to be in the most loving relationship you've ever had, like, you're really truly asking for the most soulful, empathetic, understanding, loving relationship that one can ever find. So that's the asking. Then what starts to happen is that, okay, in order for you to attract that, who do you then have to become? And now starts the journey. And then it feels maybe like, so the next person then that you met was nothing like the person you asked about, maybe even completely the opposite, because you needed to cleanse out some vibrations first. We can't really cleanse any vibrations. You needed to deactivate some vibrations, and you needed to raise your vibration. You needed to get rid of some old beliefs. You needed to go through some sort of relationship in order for you to, okay, I see what's being highlighted here. This is still active inside of me. And as long as this is active inside of me, I cannot have that beautiful, beautiful relationship. But in the midst of that, it might not look like it's preparation. It might just look like the universe might not have ears, because this is not what I asked for. Or like, you just like, I just want to have an easier life. I just want to have money. I want to have money, like a steady income of money. So whenever I have a feeling or like an idea or like I want to do that, the money's already there. And the next day you can make sure that you have extra bills in your mail, you know? And it's like, do we not understand each other here? I didn't mean to do that. It's because I had a finger. Let's do this. That's better. Do we not understand each other here? Like, is there a miscommunication in what I've asked for? No. But what you ask for and what you have active can be two totally different things. The Serendipity card, the 4-leaf clover, the lucky break is what you prepared for. It's showing up now. We're doing a 180. We're stepping into a different dimension. You're choosing a different dimension. And it might not be just one over one afternoon. I keep saying this. This shift or this change that everybody is undergoing right now, or if there is a change that you're undergoing, you're not just one moment of one day going to start to like, okay, I'm going to do this instead, and then just do it. It's usually a gradual sort of petering out and then a gradual petering in to the next thing. And you prepared for this for quite some time. So when this Serendipity card shows up, you are at the right place at the right time. The timing is right. It's here. It's now. It's time to go for it. I think it's Will Smith that, put it best. It wasn't Will Smith. It was Will Smith's father who says, am I going to screw it up now? Luck meets preparation. I might get that. You know what I'm after though. Like, it's when you prepared for, you've just been working on yourself, and even that might feel like no, I haven't. I've been working on myself. I've just been trying to survive here. That is working on yourself. That is like trying to figure out who you are, and whatever thing that you're going through is a clearing up to get you to the place you say you want to be. And we have arrived, people. Sagittarius, we have arrived. and even you going for it. So I see this little girl here, and she's just like holding up her arms. She's really like stretching for that 4-leaf clover. The fact that she's doing that, like, it feels like Sagittarius, the fact that you might have had wishes and ideas and dreams and like, and maybe even being down on your knees saying, please, for the love of God, can I have this? Or can this shift, or can this change, or can I, But it's one thing to really ask for something, and when it then shows up, to really go for it, to really stretch your energy to the point where you're actually trying to reach this next level. And you're trying to reach it. You're going for it, Sagittarius. And I feel like you have what it takes. You have the support. And by support, it might look like you're the only one. But the angels, like your inner wisdom, the universal laws, gravity is on your side. Let me just get a little bit on this Serendipity card, please. To Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So I don't think that this compromise is between you and another person. I think it's between you and you. And this is like, it will all be better if you just make a decision. I just feel like this is it. Like you have an epiphany. You're starting to get invited to all of these things, or you're starting to have ideas. And it's like, it's a decision to sort of slowly move back into the comfort zone, or to go for it. This could be a soulmate person, because we have 2 unicorns there. And if you listened to me before, you know that unicorns and peacocks are my indicator that a soulmate connection is around, is in the essence of you. It can also be a very significant person that shows up in your life right now that is a very guiding light on your path. Just a really guiding light on your path, like to get you from one place to the next. Maybe you've asked for something, and all of a sudden, here's this person, or here's this project, or here's this course, or here's this whatever. There's just a really, really crucial person on your path right now to get you from A to B. I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find here. This is a beautiful, beautiful path. And I just want to say, Sagittarius, I think that you're brave. You're brave for, it's like you're stepping out of the dimension where everybody else, or the majority, like 80%, maybe even more, 80-90% are still in the old dimension or old way of looking at things. And it's like you're doing like a, hey, what's going on in here? Maybe I'll try a different dimension that suits me better. It takes bravery to do that. So I want to just say a little thing about this. Please come to the extension if you want to. I'm just now going to start to talk about this offering that I have. So if you don't want to listen to that, thank you so much for watching this video, Sagittarius. I hope to see you soon again. I posted this video because as I was sick, I was really, really inspired to go into the things that I had received information about for quite some time and talk about getting out of your comfort zone. Like, I'm receiving information on an almost daily basis, and sometimes I'm doing like automatic writing. Sometimes I will hear it. Sometimes I will just know what to do. And then I will find a Netflix series. Or then I will find, something else that just hinders me to do that, because it's just uncomfortable. What does it take of me? How do I have to show up? What do I have to do? Who do I have to become to really fulfill the information that I'm receiving? But this time around is like, no, you know what? 3 weeks, I had enough. Like, it's almost like spirit, like I couldn't open my mouth to do these readings before starting to cough. Like I literally, and it's still, you know, it's still a little bit there. So I understand where the focal point really is. But this is an offering from my team, which is the total sum of me, which is 144. I have a little bit of a hard time to explain this, but I just want to have you come look at it. Look at the video that I posted and see if it's for you. I explain everything there. I was inspired to get here. You set the price. You decide how much it's going to cost you. And see if you want to participate. It's a cleansing of the old identity to be able to step into your mastery, to become your real creator that you were supposed to be, and to be able to move up. And then also get a lot of information that I'm receiving along this path. And it doesn't, along this month, it doesn't matter if you start today or in a week, like I said, even though it started on the 21st and it will end on the 21st of December. So check that reading out if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. I see some of you in the extension. Bye, guys.